It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Niners and the Bucs. All that and more coming up next.
"22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go from Tampa. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on the first play. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. A first carry for Rashad White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Opting to run again here with White. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Taking it about the 36. And they can't bring him down. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Play action. Now Kaepernick. That's going to be caught. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
3rd and 5. On the draw, here's White. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. This is taken at the 18. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. To throw, Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and a 9-yard run on the end of it. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Rashad White, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful with this one.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. This is caught. It's Crabtree. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little.
Touchdown! 25 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, Rashad White and the rest of this Tampa Bay offense going back to work now. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, a run from White. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be fielded at the 17. Trucks over him. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And this one is right through, and that will do it for this first half. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
22 yards there, a first down.
Okay, ready? First down, San Francisco.
Kaepernick going to throw. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start here with a handoff to White. Stays on his feet and able to use a stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Mayfield. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with White. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
46-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Mayfield lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Holding offense.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. They'll try and choose some clock with Gore. Dances by him, and he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll try it up the gut with Gore. There he goes, right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Mayfield down. Incomplete. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
Ready. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Again they run, again it's Gore. Running right through him. Gore fighting him off. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. On 1st down, it's Gore. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stage. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.